going on, y'all? Welcome back to my mic's not in the right spot.
What?
I'm just gonna leave it going. So.
Oh my god, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Astronauts Without Headlights.
Astronauts
Where's
without
my
helmets.
head right now? Astronauts Without Helmets. What's going on, guys? This is episode Who Knows What, and we're just kind of chilling today. This is a riff episode. We're gonna have some fun and talk about some crazy shit.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Paja.
I'm Noah, still back here off cam.
Oh, speaking of that, you can cut this out if you want. I was going to say we should have my other camera rolling on Streamlabs as a recording, so if you want to put yourself in when you talk, you could just put yourself in a bubble.
No, I like being the not cam. I'm just here in the back. Nobody knows. I'll only come in for ads.
The
That'll be it.
disembodied voice in the background.
Exactly.
So today we're going to start off with talking about Tinder Nightmares. And I don't know if anyone wants to go first, but I could go first if you guys want.
Tinder is a nightmare because I have not once ever gotten a date on any dating
That is
site.
fair.
It normally ends up adding, like, I'll talk to people for like a little bit, and I'm like, oh, hey, do you want to go out? And they're like, oh, no, I live in like a different state. I just quit this state. It's like,
I was
oh,
that guy. I did that a lot.
okay, that's cool. Or I'm just trying to talk. I'm not trying to actually hang out with people.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, sure.
I
And never once got any success.
that's how I met my wife. So I had pretty good success there, but
Because you're handsome.
it's fair,
I'm also
thank you.
awkward as fuck and can't talk to people.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty awkward too. I don't know. My opening lines were like, "What'd that mouth do? You fart with that ass? I bet that shit stinks real good."
You know, if you
Yeah.
want, we can always request your Tinder metadata, and
Hey,
it
we talked
shows
about
you.
this
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we talked about that.
It'll show you your most successful, pickup line. It
I don't
tells you
know
the
if-
one that you got the most responses
See, I
from.
think my issue is I'm trying to talk to people like they're normal human beings.
Oh yeah, no, I'm treating everyone like you're a piece of meat.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? Cool. Oh, hey, I've seen in your bio that you like this. What do you like about
Yeah.
that? And it's just like, no, this dude's a nerd. I'm like, oh, okay.
What's the craziest line that you've gotten hit with? Like when they message you first.
Oh man,
They're allowed to message you first.
Yeah.
I mean, there is
Um,
Bumble. Bumble's where the whole thing with Bumble was that women had to message first,
Oh,
and I've gotten some good ones on that.
So the craziest one I had was I matched with someone so this was back like drunk me. I was drinking a 12-pack a day to myself in about 30 seconds.
damn.
I'd get home and shotgun the whole 12-pack and then just be fucking hammered until I woke up the next morning. But I was drunk and I had two phones. And so I'm sitting there with two phones. I'm going to hold my mic like this. Give me 1 second. And
That's such an awkward picture, man.
And so I'm like
double
this.
gripping.
I'm
Swiping
gonna
both.
black that out for you in
I'm
post.
swiping both phones, right? And so I'm just matching with who knows because I don't care. And I get a message from someone. And so I click on their page and I'm like, oh, this person is scary looking.
Oh, God.
And I am not being offensive. I am not judging them for what they are. The thing said they, them. And I was like, shit, I'm drunk enough. That might be fun. And so I go to message them and they had already messaged me. And it said, how interested are you in having a threesome with me and my partner? And I was like, I'm just drunk enough to do this. Where do you live? They're like Olympia. And I was like, I'm not driving that far drunk. I drive about 30 minutes. I'm not driving an hour.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, what are you working with? Well, we both had our boobs cut off. I was like, oh.
All right.
I was like, I'm not trying to be creepy, but like, can I see it? What
does that look like? Yeah.
What? And then they send me photos of like fresh day after with fucking scarred,
Yeah.
nasty with. That is not what you try and get someone with.
You asked for it.
Yeah, but I figured like it was healed and not fresh. And so I'm like, okay, that does nothing for me because I'm kind of grossed out, but whatever. Is there you got a little bit of a butt or something? Like tell me there's something I can work with here. Just the fact that you still have
Can I turn you around?
Yeah. I was like, just the fact that you have your lower region still intact isn't enough for me. I need something a little more than just that. And then they're like, no, we're both pretty flat. And I'm like, I'm drunk right now and I'm trying to smash two chicks and it's not chicks. And I just couldn't do it. I was just like, this isn't going to work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's definitely an avoids that
Yeah,
situation.
it was
for
real
sure.
awkward. And I was trying to be nice and not rude. And I was like, there's
But-
nothing against you. It's just not my cup of tea.
That did remind me. I do go on Facebook dating.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, just fuck around and find out, right? And I had recently got liked first, which is like the first time this has ever happened, right?
It's rare as a dude.
And I'm not gonna dox the person's name or age or anything like that, but this is their description. It says, "Dom men don't reach out to me. Dominatrix only seeking a gentleman who knows how to worship and pamper, or a submissive who knows his role in a dominant's life." No,
God.
I am not looking for a sex slave. Submissive must tribute. Please don't reach out if you aren't coming correct. And then, like, I'm not going to show pictures. I'll show you pictures. It's just like, damn.
Well, good Lord.
And then I'm going to let PJ talk for half a second.
That's
I'm gonna add these in
wild.
and post. That's it. Okay, I've seen enough.
That
Yeah,
is
I've seen enough off the
wild,
first
dude.
picture there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, power to you. You don't have the looks to act
it was
like
the
that. but-
craziest Saturday
for
night
you.
I've ever had. No, I'm playing.
Oh my God. Speaking about
Oh,
a crazy
man.
Saturday night, I accidentally hooked up with my neighbor. And I'm not
You
going to go
tripping,
in,
your dick fell in?
well, I'm not going to go into the full story because I don't want to be rude to her because it was rough.
I'll say this was not an accident. This was intentional.
So I had matched with someone on Tinder, and this was back when I was still drinking. I just bought me a new 70-inch TV that I could connect my phone to, and I happened to be watching porn on my TV. Hammered in my room by myself. And I'm like, dude, this is sick. They're my size on the TV right now. And the person I matched with didn't have any photos. And it said, "I'm one of your neighbors." And I was like, okay, this could be good or it could be bad. There's two that are lesbians that are kind of hot. They're the nicest ladies ever. If they see this, I'm sorry. You guys are very nice, but you're both attractive. Or a troll that lives upstairs, and I'm sorry. That sounds very rude. It's not my cup of tea. Not what I'd be into at all. I don't judge. I like big girls, dude. Don't get me wrong. It was too much for me.
Borlak the Destroyer.
So she goes, "I'm actually one of your neighbors. Are you home?" And I'm like, "Yes," with my dick in my hand while I'm watching porn. I am home. Come on over. I put some pants on. I go and open the door, and it's not one of the hot ones. And I was like, son of a bitch. So I bring her in because I couldn't be rude because we're neighbors. And we go to my
Porn's
room.
still on the TV, by the way.
It's true. We go to my room, and I can't get hard. And I'm like, shit, dude, what do I do? And I was like, give me 1 second. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I pull my phone out. I get myself there, and I'm like, sick, we're ready for action. I go back to the bedroom, and I was like, so you trying to do doggy? And she was like, no, I want to do missionary. And I was like, fuck. So I'm
You
like,
over there
okay.
playing RuneScape?
Noah's playing games on his phone. I'm
Fool's
telling you a
Listen,
dramatic story.
I'm on Bollatro. I'm working on Gold Steak right now, okay? I've heard this story, I think, 3 or 4 times.
true.
You start off with, yeah, so I accidentally fucked me. And you're like,
I
yeah.
did.
And then, yes,
Oh,
I put
dude,
my
I
pants
got a
on and
God ray.
consciously
Hello?
walked over there to fuck her.
Like a perfect light from
Oh.
that window up here. That's crazy timing.
So then I get in there and I try and do my thing, and I'm like 3 seconds in, and I'm like, I'm soft. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. So I go to the bathroom, I do the same thing again. I come back, try and do it again, and it's just not working. And I go to the bathroom again to get myself there, and I come back, and then I just end up faking that I come because I just couldn't do it anymore.
It's
I was
like
this just
shoving
isn't
mashed
working.
potatoes through a tailpipe.
Dude. It was bad. I feel bad. I'm so sorry for that girl. I'm so sorry.
It wasn't you, it was me.
Yeah, it was. It was
I
me.
apologize.
Did you just like run away and hide in your room afterwards? Or what?
Yeah, so I pretended that I got there, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't get there. I got to go to bed. I work in the morning.
Oh, you just like spit on her and be like, I came.
Pretty much. Well, I wore a condom for one of the first times ever.
Smart move.
So I was like, oh, yeah, and I took it off really quick and like threw it so she couldn't see that I didn't. It was bad.
Oh, that sounds like a fun day, TJ. I don't know what you're talking about.
It started out fun, and then it ended really
I feel like the
Sad.
horror story is it didn't work, not that you fucked
Yeah.
your gross neighbor.
Yeah. Hey, I found my limit.
You found your limit.
I found my limit.
When Mr. Hanky Panky don't even work, you want to work.
Yeah, dude. It
Now the
just
question was it
wasn't
whiskey
happening.
dick or was it just damn?
I bet it was a combo because I was pretty drunk.
Yeah, that always happens when you're drinking.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about this subject. That is terrible. Back to Tinder, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I didn't have any luck with like any dating site. I don't know.
Really?
I really think it's just the way I interact with people because like even when I would, I'd get like maybe a couple a conversation or two
Yeah.
in, and then they just ghost.
Hmm.
But yeah,
I did have a lot of that too, though.
I'm also not very consistent with it. It's like, hey, I don't want to just sit here like literally window shopping for
Yeah.
females for the potential to possibly talk to me. Like something about that just feels so like wrong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's my take on it.
I got plenty of stories if we want to keep going on this topic.
Yeah, go for it,
So
brother.
there was another girl that I met who also lived in Olympia. And the only reason I matched with her is because I was down there for work for a while because I was driving up and back and forth picking up garbage. And so I was down there and we were actually picking up garbage from the complex she lived in, which was crazy. But we had matched and we had talked for like a couple days. And then I think it was the weekend or it was a work day or something. I didn't talk to her for a day. And
Yeah.
like, granted, she was sending nudes like right off the bat. It's like, add me on Snapchat. Here's my nudes. And I'm into whatever, right? She was into like the rope tie stuff. And was sending me all kinds of tied up
The
shit.
BDSM.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, like this is wild. I mean, I'm down to try it. This is wild. And then she shaved her head and I was like, well,
I mean, some people look very
Some people
attractive
do.
with a shaved head.
chubby girls don't normally look good with no hair.
That's how I feel about chubby men too. We
Yes.
look like giant babies.
Yeah, you look like a big baby. But I got busy and I didn't text her for like a day or two. I don't remember if I went camping or what. But on the following day, she like blew me the fuck up. If you're not gonna fucking reply to me, blah blah blah, you're a fucking piece of shit. All this shit. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I haven't even met you yet. Like I just happen to know where you live because you told me, and I've gone there for work.
Yeah.
And you sent me nudes. I never once said we were dating. I never once said that I'm gonna marry you. Like, what the fuck? She got crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. I don't
Yeah.
get how people be like that.
No.
You know, I had something like that happen to me when we went to Vegas for Zach's birthday.
Yeah.
It was the first time we went, and we went around like we went like November, December.
Yeah. January, I think.
January. I was talking to this girl, Sarah, and she was pretty cool. We went on like 2 dates and we hung out and we got dinner and stuff. And she seemed pretty nice and everything was going well. And I had the exact same situation. I let her know, I was like, hey, I'm not paying for in-flight Wi-Fi. That shit's a scam. You know, I was like,
Right.
I'm not going to text you for a little bit because I got to get on this plane to go to Vegas. And she's like, okay, yeah, sounds good. I completely understand. And then by the time we land, I had probably like 20 or 30 messages from
Holy
her
shit.
that was like, hey, so I understand you might not like want to talk to me or anything, but what I thought what we had was serious. And I thought that you were worth putting time into, and to see how you're, reacting to me now, I just don't appreciate it. And I was like, I was on a plane. I literally couldn't text you. Like,
Right.
okay, I could have paid $5. But I was like, I'm not going through all this right now.
That's fucking crazy.
And then we had a great time in Vegas. And
Did she
then
think that you were like just ignoring her to ignore
I
her?
think so.
Like, you're not going to Vegas. So what the fuck? That's like the most affordable flight you can take.
It was great. And then I remember that had me so down in the dumps. When we went to that club, I just sat there.
Yeah.
I was
Is
like,
that why you
"Man,
got that
this
drunk
sucks."
too? Noah got like blacked out drunk in Vegas, dude.
That
It was
was- yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, no, at the time, quick little detour here. I was on Lexapro, which is an SSRI, and you're not supposed to
Oh,
drink
you
on
can't
Lexapro
drink.
Oh, dude,
either.
no, that like 10 times
And-
fucking alcohol.
It was like, have either of you guys been on SSRIs? I don't think so, but
I think I have.
No,
but
my
it's been a
ex
while.
was though, and like one shot was like the equivalence of like 4.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's
it
it's
was-
one shot is 4. And then, because it's not like, it's not like a physical thing, it's more mental, right? You don't really feel anything. You don't really feel sad or happy. You just don't feel. So then you get drunk. It's like, oh, I feel everything.
Dude. And we went to them slushy things where you get like a 5 foot tall slushy. Noah gets this 5 foot tall slushy, which comes with 4 shots. And the guy's like, do you want extra shots? And Noah's like, yeah. And the guy's like, okay, we'll put an extra shot in there. 1, 2.
They knew what's up. They're trying to get their tips.
It was tequila too, so the
4.
like the bottom of it was all just tequila.
No,
there was
half
no
a bottle of
slushy.
tequila.
God damn, bro.
So I drink like you fuckers sabotage me. This is at like 9 a.m.
You chose to do
No. This is at 9 a.m. and I was having a blast. And I went to go take a piss, and then I come back out and you guys fucking threw away my drink.
You were blacked out,
So
drunk, trying
what?
to
You
fight
fucking
people.
threw away I wasn't trying to fight people. That Asian grandma was trying to sell me some fucking crazy ass fortune shit. I wasn't having
Did you
it.
beat up an Asian grandma?
I had a Mark Wahlberg moment
We're
in
walking
Vegas,
down the
I'll
street,
say.
and Noah's just screaming at this Asian lady. I'm like, Noah, we need to go.
I'm not okay.
Gonna get arrested.
You paint this in such a bad light. Okay, I'm sure all of our viewers know. You walk around someplace like, let's say Seattle. Let's say you're walking around like Anaheim, California, right? Even New York. You'll have these people come up to you. Oh, look here, I have some beads. If you just sign here and then give me $10, I'll give you the beads.
What he meant to say was, oh,
I'm not gonna say that.
go.
Some people will do like the charms or the tokens, right? This Asian grandma was peddling these golden like tokens that were just like laminated fucking paper, and she walked up to us to try and give us some. And the past summer, I had given in and gave this lady like $10 in Seattle, the exact same thing. And now that I knew that I was just getting scammed because I had bad luck, I was like, this fucking bitch, fuck you, get the fuck away from us.
Slapped it right out of her
He took
hand.
it from her hand and then told her, fuck you, and just kept walking.
No, and then she was like, he's so funny, trying to get it back from me.
You actually took it from her. I was making a joke.
Just snatched it and started walking away.
Fuck you.
I don't drink in Vegas anymore because I feel like if I were to do that now, it would turn into like a hashtag stop Asian hate. Like it'd be a
Go
bad
back
scenario.
to Wuhan.
And let me clarify, this has nothing to do with the fact that she's an Asian grandma. I just do not like street peddlers like that. Okay.
God, that was so funny. So the other part of this story is right after that, we go into a casino, we walk around a little bit. We come out, and there's like 6 like Instagram baddie looking bitches. And they're like trying to take photos of themselves. And Noah's like, oh, here, let me take photos of you guys. And they're like, perfect. And Noah's out there all dripped out, looking all cute and shit. And these girls are loving on Noah. Noah gets a phone number. He's taking their photos and shit. And then Noah deletes the phone number. He's like, I don't need that bitch's fucking phone number.
Because you know what they
Giga
want?
Chad.
I know what they want. They want my money. They're in the full dressed up shit in Vegas. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm making $18.70 an hour as a custodian. I'm not doing nothing for you, right? It's like, get this shit out of here.
Dude, it was so funny.
Fuck off.
And then, dude, the shoe shiner. You remember that?
Vaguely.
So Noah goes into the bathroom, and me and my cousin are like, we need to throw Noah's drink away. Noah is blacked out drunk. So we throw his drink away because he set it on one of them. I don't know if you've been to Vegas. It's in the it's the pink casino. I can't remember what it's called.
I've never been to
I don't fucking
Vegas.
know.
It's like in Cosmopolitan. So it's in there. They have these like big shoe shiner things. They're probably like this tall. You sit up high and they clean your shoes.
Yeah.
So Noah had set his drink on that, and there was a guy cleaning shoes. So Noah came out and thought the dude threw the drink away.
Oh God.
So
no.
Noah's
I
like,
don't
who the
remember
fuck
this.
threw my drink away? And we were like, I don't know. It was there, and now it's not. And he's like, was it this guy? And getting all angry at this dude. And we're like, no, it was not that guy. We don't know who did it. It wasn't
But
him.
it wasn't him. Yeah.
So we had to corral Noah like
Oh,
this
man.
and walk him away from the dude.
He's like, hold me back. I'll fuck him up.
Noah's like ready to kill this guy over a fucking
Damn,
lemonade.
I want to
drink
take you as
thing.
an angry drunk man.
This is all before noon, by the way, because once noon
it
hit,
wasn't even noon yet.
once noon hit, I got what was it? We got Shake Shack.
Yeah.
And after I ate that Shake Shack burger, I went back to the hotel and passed out for like 4 hours.
What he's not telling you is he took a picture of his nuts and sent it to his friends.
I didn't do that. You know, if you ask them, they think that photo's doctored. If you ever bring that up on stream and they're watching, you could ask Shadow or Caleb, because I didn't send it to them, but they know through Tyler and Bryce. And Tyler and Bryce are like, no, dude, it's doctored. Look, and they brought it into like
Why
Photoshop.
are they analyzing your fucking ball
They
sack,
brought it
bro?
into Photoshop, and they compared, you know, using the color droplet tool. They compared the colors of the sky in the background, and they're like, "Look, you painted this in there. This isn't real." And I'm like, "You think I'm fucking Picasso on Snapchat? I'm not out here fucking painting my balls in a picture that I sent to you."
I'm just saying, like, that's next level weird to be like analyzing.
Let me make sure, but this is my friend's balls or not.
I don't know what I did to make them not believe me.
God, dude, that was such a fun trip. That's so funny.
Oh, yeah, dude. I think there's been a few times where I've just been like absolutely wrecked drunk. And one of them was after I moved up to Bothell shortly after high school. And I'd come down to hang out with my friend Sam, and we were just drinking like hella fucking whiskey and rum, playing Grand Theft Auto 5,
Good
driving
old days.
drunk in game while drunk as fuck through the city, just like trying to like last with the amount, like highest amount of stars that we could get. And then like I ended
That
up
sounds
walking.
stressful.
It was fantastic. And I'm at the point where like the world is spinning, right? And I sober up just a little bit, and I start walking back towards fucking Zelda and Casey's house, fucking their little pad, because you know they didn't live with their parents at the time. They fucking just had their own space, which was super nice. And I get there, and they're nice enough to let me crash on their couch, and I'm just hanging out. And then I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna throw up everywhere, and I go to run to the bathroom, and it's just
God.
all over their floor and all over
On
their
the floor,
bathroom. And then I make it to the toilet, and I throw up the rest of myself in the toilet. And then I don't remember anything else. I wake up to Zelda being like, yeah, so if you're gonna come spend the night, you can't drink before you come over anymore. I went, that's fair. I remember throwing up, like, and Casey's like, yeah, and I had to clean it all up. She didn't touch any of it.
God.
I was like,
At least they were nice enough to clean it.
yeah, I was like, I would have made my drunk ass clean it. They're like, yeah, no, Casey did it. I was like, well, thank you. I apologize a lot. But that same night, I remembered when I woke up that I was walking home, and like I was walking like right by that turn where Jordan lived, where like those bushes were. Well, there was like a mother raccoon and her babies chilling in that bush. And like I was walking by all drunk as fuck, and I just hear, you know, the sound of a mother raccoon fucking screaming at you. And dude, I jumped like I was Scooby-Doo trying to get caught by Shaggy. Like both my legs came up to like my fucking chest level as I like and ran across the street.
Oh my God.
Back towards their house. Took me like a second. My brain finally calmed down and said, I was like, I think that was just a raccoon, but that was terrifying for me being super fucking drunk, walking home in the middle of the night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that was probably the drunkest I've been in like forever.
We've had a lot
time.
of drunk nights here. Speaking of throw up, we had a party here once, literally in this building when I was...
When you shit yourself?
No, after that. Or before that? I don't know. I was 21 at the least, right? For legal reasons. And my buddy and his girlfriend were down here. No, I had two buddies and both their girlfriends were down here. So we had like 3 couches. And then me and my ex were upstairs. We wake up in the morning to the foulest fucking smell I've ever smelled in my entire life. One of my friend's girlfriends threw up all over the floor. Didn't even try and get outside. Just threw up on the floor, went back to sleep.
Damn.
And we come down and there's like, I don't know how you guys eat hot dogs, but I chew my hot dogs. There's not chunks of hot dog. It's chewed up mush. There were chunks of hot dog like thumb sized all over the
she's
ground.
just fucking throating
Throating
glizzies.
hot dogs, dude. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And then they cleaned it up. So I was like, I can't, dude. I'm going to fucking puke. That's so gnarly.
Yeah,
was
that's fucking
bad.
disgusting.
And then I find out like 6 years later that they heard us fucking up there.
That's probably why she threw up.
Could be. I was like, why are we fucking while our friends are downstairs, but I'm drunk? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what happens. I remember there was one time where I was super drunk. Again, I don't know why, being in high school drunk. I don't know, dude, fucking high school was wild. Anyway, I was with my girlfriend at the time, and we were doing the do, and fucking one of our, my brother's friends, like, is super drunk. He opens the door, and, like, stop mid-pump. I look at him. He looks at me. I look at him. He looks back at me, and I go, can you go away?
Yeah,
He's like,
why are you still staring at me?
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, my bad. Stands there for like another second. Shut the door. Yeah, sorry. He shuts the door and walks away. Like,
How do you not just open the door and be like, ah, fuck, and then close the door? That's what I'd have done.
oh, because it wasn't an accident. He opened the door to see, are they going to continue? No? Maybe?
Yeah,
Nah.
can I join? You got room for another? I could sit in the cuck chair.
Cuck chair's reserved, sir.
Brought to you by Astronauts Without Helmet. By the way.
Right.
Chair brought to you by Astronauts Without Helmets.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's probably the drunkest I've ever been. That's a funny drunk story. And then
Yeah.
the other time was my buddy Steven got super fucking drunk. Super fucking drunk. And he threw up all over our house.
Oh, God.
But, like, not really. He, like, threw up in one centralized spot. So, like, I'm exaggerating a little bit. But he threw up a fuck ton.
Oh, God.
So, like, we had this, like, little stuffed duck. I don't know if you remember from my parents' house. We just had this, like, really thick, hard
Oh, yeah.
stuffed duck.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a real duck. It was a stuffed animal. He threw up all over the stuffed duck. And he's just, like, laying, basically, not in, but, like, with the puke just, like, out of his mouth, just laying next to it. He wakes up and he's like, oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. And it's like, that's okay. Here's some paper towels.
Yeah, you're cleaning it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Dude,
Fucking
sorry. Thinking of fucking, I was thinking about Vegas again. Remember when we went to the strip club, Noah?
No. Yes, I remember. I was sober for that.
Yeah. So we're in this strip club. It was a steakhouse too. And
Oh,
honestly,
fancy.
one of the best steaks I ever had. There was this one waitress that she'd walk into the room and it would be like, man, who ordered the lobster? Where are the raw scallops? Someone put that shit in the garbage. What the fuck? And she kept coming in and talking to Jamie, and Jamie was all over her. And I was like, you don't smell this? It doesn't stink until she walks in the room. But that's not even what I was getting at. I just remember the steak was really good until she walked in the room, and I was like, I could fucking vomit. I just ate
I didn't know we were
$80
having
steak.
surf and turf.
Yeah, it's fucking gnarly. Well, we go into the strip club after we eat because if you ate there was no cover charge, and I think you got a free drink or two, something like that.
Sure.
The whole deal. So we go into the strip club, and it's not late, but it's not early. You know, it's like 9 o'clock. The good shift don't start till like midnight. So we're in there, and we're like, wow, these are half naked ladies.
These are the ladies that have to get home to their kid
Yeah.
in an hour.
I paid for a dance from some MILF because that's my thing. Wasn't bad. I made the mistake. I didn't even think about going to a strip club. Wearing pants that are stretchy, probably not a good idea.
Or it's the best idea.
Yeah, because she was trying to do other things. And I was like, no, maybe. Give me a couple drinks. But we were all sitting at a table, and Jamie's buying dances for everyone. He won a bunch of money at the casino earlier. And Jamie keeps trying to buy Noah a dance, and Noah's like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. This girl comes over, very pretty, and I thought was pretty close to Noah's type. Do you want to dance? And he was like, oh, no, I didn't bring any money. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she like sat there and talked to Noah for, I swear to God, like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we talked for about an hour.
And then she was like, so like I have like Cash App and Zelle and PayPal, like trying to get Noah to pay
She's like,
for a
please, Please, I think you're cute, but I need to get paid.
Yeah. She was all over Noah. And Noah's just like, nah.
That's what it felt like. While everybody left to go get their respective dances, I was drinking vodka cranberries at the bar, and she would come by probably about every 5 minutes. So, how are you holding up? How you liking it here? And I'm like, I'm not into it. What got me was she came up, and after we started, like, I was like, oh, what's your name, blah blah blah, and she gave me like her actual name, not her fucking like Scarlet or whatever the fuck her name is. But I was like, so are you from here? And she was like, yeah, I grew up here. I was like, oh, that's cool. How old are you? She was like, oh, I turned 18 3 months ago. I was like, oh,
damn.
How long have you been working here?
Yeah.
I was like, that's I at that moment I just felt bad. So like, even if I wanted to get a lap dance or anything, I was just like, I can't do this, dude. I feel too bad for you. I sat there sipping vodka sodas for the next like 2 hours.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I remember Jamie ended up buying dances for everyone at one point, and Noah was like, no, I'm not having one. And he sends over this chick that sits on my lap, and I was like, ow, why are you so bony? Why do I feel your butt bones? Stop. And she's like dancing on me, and I leaned forward and whispered to her, I was like, you don't have to do this. You could just get up and walk away. I won't say anything. And she's like, oh, okay. And then gets up and walks away. I was like, thank God. And he was like, what, you didn't like the dance? And I was like, well, like, I like me some girls with some meat on their bones.
Peter's like, I need some cushion.
Xylophone.
Yeah. Playing this out.
And then when we left, it had to be like right before midnight, because as we're walking out, they get on the fucking microphones. So they're like, oh, here comes fucking Tits for Money. And they're like, all these fucking.
What a stripper name. Hi, I'm Tits for Money.
Hey, we were there for the full show. All right. I remember being there for the full show.
No.
It was after the show had ended that I was like, all right, we're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Because then after the show ended there, they go out to the floor and everything, and then you can buy a fucking dance if you want.
But that's when all the hot chicks came out.
I've never been to a
and then
strip club.
every dude above 30 was like,
I felt about
I
it.
want her.
Yeah.
And then they're doing like, they're literally bidding for women. And I was like, this just feels inhumane.
Yeah. And then do you remember the black dude up at the front of the stage that was eating the chick out on the stage?
What?
Yeah, that was
wild,
disgusting.
Dude.
That's gross.
We're like, whoa, what the fuck? He's just going at, and she's all sitting there all fucking.
I thought strip clubs had a no touching policy. That sounds like touching.
In Vegas, there's half and half. Non-nude you can touch, nude you can't touch, which makes no sense to me.
So is he eating her out through like her undies or like?
Didn't know.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Like,
it was wild. It was wild. And then we were
turns
like,
out
yeah,
that
we
is
should go.
wife. That's his wife.
Yeah. I'll support you through anything, honey.
The Cuck Chair, brought to you by astronauts without helmets.
Yeah, that was a wild trip. It was a good trip, but it was wild.
It was horrible. I much prefer the last Vegas
last
trip
one
where
was-
it's like,
whoa.
all right, PJ's going to do a bunch of cool, fun stuff. All right, go drive a GT3 for a little while.
The last one was really fun. There were some attributes that made it less fun. I'm not going to say anything.
It made it more fun. It made it so funny.
It was
the
fucking
funniest
hilarious.
thing ever
But I felt
in like
bad
a
for
sad,
DeMarco.
in a sad way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking have much to add on that one. Damn.
Yeah.
I've never been anywhere like super cool or party like area.
That just means you got to go with us next time,
Yeah.
Kevin.
We try and do Vegas once a year, roughly.
Damn. All right.
I think we missed 1 year in the last.
down to
5
go
or
to
6.
Vegas?
It's really fun.
We
And
can
it's
go
cheap.
this November, and
Is
then
it
we just
cheap?
do
Yeah.
astronauts without helmets on the street. We'll get a
Dude.
permit.
That would be sick.
Just go down there and start interviewing.
Yeah, interviewing people. That'd be a fun pod.
people. Hi. Tell me about how
Yeah.
it is to be a stripper.
Is that Macho Man Randy Ran? This episode is proudly sponsored by Drunk Cigarettes. If you ever wanted to smoke cigarettes and not look cool, smoke them while you're drunk. If you ever wanted to smoke cigarettes and nobody knows, smoke them while you're drunk. If you ever wanted to drunk while you smoke, you drunk your smokes, and you smoke your drunks. And that way, nobody knows you're drunk while you're smoking because you're smoking your drunks. So this episode's Drunk Smokes.
Oh man.
Wait, we can go to Vegas. I think the last trip was a little wild because Noah paid for most of it. But the trip before that, I think we went for like $600 total.
Oh wow, that's
Like, it
not
was
bad
cheap.
at all.
When we were there. Well, were we there for a week when we went with
Is that
Isaac?
just like
I think it's
the?
about 4 days. It was just
Yeah,
me, you, and
it
Isaac.
was a while.
Is that just like the rentals and all that, or is that like the
So,
whole fucking trip?
that's
food,
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, that's everything. Depending on food, because food is hit and miss. You can eat for $5 or you
Yeah.
can eat for 500. It really just depends.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
But the last trip, we decided, because it was just me, him, and Isaac, let's go and get this hotel because it's cheap, which we won't do again because it was too far away from the strip. So every time we wanted to go to the actual strip, it was $15 to $20. So
Okay.
I think it's smarter.
It wasn't that. It was about a mile away from like
Yeah.
the central strip.
Why wouldn't you just walk?
We're big boys. I can walk a lot. Isaac,
I
he's
walked
got
a
some
lot.
fucked up cankles. So
I thought you were gonna say ankles. The ankles thing is wild, man. Damn.
hey, I got fucked up cankles too. But it's a lot of walking. So I think it makes more sense to like stay at MGM where you could take the tram halfway down the strip and then you can walk around.
Yeah, to be fair, I guess like every job I've ever had has been like 10, 12 hours on your feet. So
Yeah. No, I'm good for walking.
very
I think
used to it.
not last trip, but the trip before, I think me and Noah walked an average like 16 miles a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
that's-
it was
It was
fun.
crazy.
That's
You're just
good.
going everywhere.
But I think you got to stay at MGM or somewhere in the middle so you're where everything is so you don't have to pay for drives. But last time we were all like, let's do a food thing where we all choose a restaurant and we all order one thing. So we'll go there, we'll try something, and the three of us try that thing.
Oh, and then
you go to another place after that and you try one thing, and then you go to another place. So it's like we're eating a
guys, like,
lot, but it's
share a
cheap.
meal,
Yeah.
or is it like
Yeah.
you order like one thing each and then you all share those three
With that
things?
too.
Yeah.
So the first place we went was Hattie B's Chicken. I don't know if you guys have heard of Hattie B's. It's fucking amazing. I think the original one's in Nashville. It's better in Nashville than it was in Vegas, but Vegas was still good. But you can go up and just go, let me get 3 strips on these three flavors. And they're like, okay, cool. And it's like $15. So then we all get 1 strip, or we all cut the strips in thirds.
And it's a steak?
No, chicken.
Chicken strip.
And so we try the chicken. We're like, damn, that's good. And then maybe we try a side or something.
Okay, gotcha.
And then we go to another joint. Where did we go after that, Noah? Do you remember?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. That one was. It was 3 years ago because we didn't go.
Yeah. We skipped the 1 year.
Yeah, because we skipped 1 year. I'm not too sure. We went to a bunch of places.
We did. We went to a smash burger place. We went to that sandwich joint in New York, New York.
Oh yeah.
Best fucking sandwiches I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
You can get I got a Reuben that was literally this tall.
That's too much sauerkraut.
Oh, it was so good.
Holy
It was
fuck. I
so
cannot
good.
do sauerkraut. Reuben is like one of the worst sandwiches in my
Really?
opinion. Yeah.
Oh. They have a hot pastrami one that's really good too.
Pastrami's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like pastrami.
But then they have like a bunch of food that we don't have up here in Washington. Like they got Cane's chicken. Love me
Yep.
some Cane's.
Do we not
Raising
have a Cane's? I swear we had a Cane's.
I think they just built one closer to Oregon.
Oh, okay.
And then like they got a lot of like I really want to go to Gordon Ramsay restaurant next time we go,
Go to
But-
Hell's Kitchen.
but I heard it's like $200 a plate.
Yeah, it's super expensive. One of my coworkers has been there, and he said it's good, but he's like I can make it, so it's
That's fair.
like
That's fair. My
like,
thing
yeah.
is like I go for
I'll
steaks.
teach you how to make a risotto, PJ.
Right. I go for steaks because like I love some steak, and I know that I can cook a steak that I like, but I love trying steaks at new places because I feel like
Yeah.
everywhere's different.
I mean, give or take.
Like our local fancy restaurant, it's at the top of the Muckleshoot Casino, Smoke and Cedar, right now.
Yep.
They've got some crazy steaks.
Oh,
Like,
dude, I've been wanting to go to that new casino so
you should
bad.
try it.
I almost just want to go there and gamble.
Right.
Sounds like a good time.
I think I have a bunch of vouchers too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a really good steak. I got it's like a 45-day dry aged ribeye, and then it's got
sounds
some blue
delicious.
cheese crust on it.
Not
Nuts.
so delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
You can add because they have like a whole little mini menu of what
Yeah.
you can add to your steak and what you want to crust it with. PJ does the blue cheese.
Fucking
They tossed on there. It is pretty good. I
Is it
tried.
like a required reservation? I might just go to the steak place to buy myself.
It's not
a-
really that bad. You could reserve for tomorrow by
Yeah.
yourself right now.
Oh damn.
They're not really booked out like that. But for events, they do like
yeah, we do a lot of events.
like they did a old New York event in back on the 15th,
Yeah.
and that sold out.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think if you were to go, it's probably gonna cost you. I don't even know. Like if you get a steak and like a side and all that, maybe like $120.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's probably like $150.
I think when me and my wife go and we get like the whole appetizer and then we both get a meal and drinks or whatever, it's like $300.
Yeah, that's not too bad
No.
in the grand scheme of things. Like $300 for a meal is fucking crazy.
It is, but if it's not an everyday, it's
Right,
once
right.
in a blue moon. I think
You can
it's
eat cheap there if you go to like normally when me and my girlfriend go, I get like the salmon, she gets like the cod or something, we get some Brussels sprouts as a side, it's like $80.
God, those
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts are so
That's
good.
that's like a normal meal for
Yeah,
3 or 4 at a regular restaurant, but like when you're looking at stuff where it's like, no, they're using good quality stuff, and
Oh yeah.
you know the experience is way tuned up. Like you're not gonna go to like something downtown and get the
Yeah.
experience you would get at fucking the casino. That's
Yep.
for sure.
You can always hit the bar up there too. It's free to just like go in and
yeah.
go up
I
there
did
and
see
walk
that.
around. Because it's a 17th floor, and you could just literally you want to stop in and gamble and go check out the view. You can go hit the elevator, walk up. Hey, let me walk around. Okay, sure. Then you just walk around the side. You can see all of Auburn, Kent, Federal Way.
That's super fucking cool. I might just go do that sometime
really
soon
pretty
because
view.
like I've yet to be in that casino since they've done all the
Oh, really?
remodeling. Yeah.
That's really nice. They definitely tried to hit a Vegas style casino, and I think they hit it pretty good. It's not quite as fancy in the rest of the casino, but the new area they added and everything looks very Vegas like.
Oh, yeah. See, I wouldn't even know because I think the only part of there that I've been in was like I've been to the bingo hall, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I went to the casino where it's like that bottom left entrance
Mhm.
where you walk in, you go through like
Like the event center entrance.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep.
And then it's it like leads to like they have like their little gift shop right
Yeah.
there. The like buffet restaurant or whatever that they do is right there. Maybe not anymore, but
No, it still is.
and then like you go out farther and it's like a bunch of slot machines and like their members desk and stuff like that. That's the only part I've been into.
Yeah, they added a whole bunch to the front of it because you used to just walk in that entrance and there was like a couple machines on this side and then everything else was over here.
Yeah.
And now it's like this whole side is open.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they still do the buffet like and all that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
I
That
think the
shit was
buffet's still in the
awesome.
same place too. But I know they've added what 3 or 4 restaurants to the back now.
Yeah, and they're all really good.
I haven't eaten them yet, but I've seen them.
Yeah, they're always hiring. That's something I've seen. I've known a couple people that work there. They say it's really tough work though because they're very very on top of their shit,
Oh, I
and
bet.
sometimes when you have one person who's very on top of your shit but not on top of their shit, that can become a problem.
Big time. So speaking of drunkenness, I actually don't remember what we finished on now. Damn it, casinos, right? Is where
Yeah, we were talking about casinos.
So this reminds me of the time that we when I lived in Tulalip, we went to the casino because we lived up there. It's only 10 minutes
Yeah.
from my house. Me, it's like 3 or 4 friends. We hit the cigar bar, or not the cigar bar, but the cigar shop. Got cigars, drinks at the casino because if you're playing slots, you can get free drinks. So your smartest option, if you guys know or not, you find the cheapest slot you can. You put $1 in, and you literally bet 2 or 3 pennies at a time until that lady comes by, and you order as many drinks as she'll let you order. You sit at that machine until she comes back, and then you only spent like $2, and you get 2 or 3 drinks. Sometimes they're cool, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll bring you a couple." Sometimes they're like, "No, I can only bring you one." So it really
Right.
just depends. Same thing in Vegas.
Well, you gotta drink responsibly.
Yeah. So we got a couple drinks. We go back to my house. So we throw a party. We're like smoking cigars in my apartment and shit. Like it was bad. And blacked out drunk. Wake up the next morning. I don't remember where we were going, but we had to go grab something from somewhere. We got on the freeway and I'm driving and I'm like, holy fuck, hungover.
Yeah.
We get to the gas station. I'm filling up gas and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to puke. Everyone's like, what? And I'm like, no, I'm going to puke. They're like, no, you're not. So I walk over to the grass. Then I proceed to just throw up for about 15 minutes straight in the grass.
15 minutes.
Literally.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm throwing up like projectile vomit out of my mouth all over this tree in the ground. I have a video somewhere. I will try and find it, or I'll have one of my friends send it to me.
I don't think we need to
Gnarly.
see that.
It's
I don't think we need to
gnarly.
see that. Yeah, I don't think I have any like throwing up in public stories. I do remember one time I was walking to school with Mark, and he was smoking his cigarette, and he was just like, "I don't feel good," and just. Yeah, and then like literally just went right back to the conversation. Like
Oh my
nothing
God.
happened. And it was just like, yeah, that's what smoking cigarettes will do to you if your
Yeah.
body's not quite ready for that first little. Oh, there's all of my insides.
Hey man, that nicotine hits. I've been there. First time I had a Zyn, I was with my friend and we were gonna go see Detective Pikachu.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, "Oh no, dude, we got some 6 milligram or 6 milligram spearmints. If you want to try one?" And I was like, "Oh, why not?" I was like, "I've never, I don't fuck with this shit. What do I do?" They're like, "Oh, just keep it in your mouth and suck down all of the saliva."
Awesome.
I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just everything. You probably see people spit. Don't do that. Like, okay. And then,
that's wild.
And then like on the way, which first off, it is completely safe to do with Zyn, according to their website.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
I mean,
That's wild.
you're just getting more nicotine.
Yeah, you don't
Ugh.
have to spit it out.
Ugh.
So completely safe. But yeah, on the car ride there, we're driving to Bonnie Lake to go to the Regal, and I was like, oh no. I could feel like I got that my hands started like vibrating.
Everything got cold.
Yeah, everything gets cold, and I was like, no, dude. I was like, I don't feel good, man. My head starts spinning. I get like the Nick spins.
Oh my
And
god.
That's the
we're
worst.
on 410, like entering Bonnie Lake. There's that little gas station store. I was like, dude, you guys got to pull over here. And they're like, what? I was like, I need to get out. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna throw up. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I just need to like get out and walk. And they're like, okay. So I get out, and then I'm just like, hands above my head, walking around. Thankfully,
He's like a fucking cat with a hairball.
literally.
Just trying to get it out.
Well, I didn't want to throw up and look like a pussy, so I was like, I'll just spit it out, and then I'll be fine. And we show up, we go watch Detective Pikachu, and I'm like, oh my god, my stomach, I fucking feel horrible.
Dude, I have 2 stories like that with Chew. I was in high school. I think I just turned 18 or just before I turned 18. A group of our friends were like, let's go get Dick's.
The
And
burgers.
It's like, yeah, the burgers in
Pause.
Seattle. Let's go get Dick's. It's like midnight. They're open till 3. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then we hop in the car. Everyone
Gotta love your 3 a.m. dick.
Yeah. Everyone's like, you guys want to chew? And I was like, fuck yeah, I left my pouches at home. I chew pouches. I'm a pussy. I don't want the grains in my mouth. It's fucking annoying. So they're like, oh, well, we only have grain. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I throw a little one in there. We get from Enumclaw from Auburn to roughly Bellevue.
Like
And-
half an hour, 45 minutes.
And I get a big fucking, like a grain hits the back of my throat.
Oh,
And I can't get it to come forward. And for the life of me, I'm panicking in the back, like trying to get it to come up without being like, I'm dying in front of everyone. And we changed our mind, and we're going to go to Dick's. I think it's on 45th or whatever. It's whatever the one in downtown is. So we get off the freeway, and we take 90 over. So not Bellevue, but almost Bellevue. And then we're getting off the freeway, and I was like, look, we need to pull the fuck over. They're like, we're almost to Dick's. And I was like, we need to pull over. And so they don't. We get the Dick's. I'm just holding this fucking, I'm going to vomit. I got the shakes. I got the sweats. I'm like, this is not good.
yeah, it's crazy being like, feeling like it's 40 degrees
Yeah.
out and you're just dripping sweat.
Yeah. I was fucking liquid. And I'm just like, fuck, dude. We get the Dick's. I get out, and I proceed to puke for about 5 minutes. Get it all out. And they're like, you good? And I was like, yeah, a fucking grain got me in the back of the throat about an hour ago.
Oh, dude, I fucking was working at McDonald's, and I got a ride home from one of my managers, and they gave me a cigarette. And I smoked the cigarette, and like I was feeling fine, and then I started to not feel too good, so they ended up driving me the rest of the way home. At this point, I do not feel good. I go upstairs, I fucking throw up in the toilet.
Ugh.
I feel like I'm 100 degrees, so I get my happy ass into the bathtub, and I'm just like laying in the cool water, and I sleep it off until it's time to start work, and I get my happy ass to work. I go up to them, I'm like, that fucking wrecked me. I was like, I almost had to call out. Like, it was crazy. And then another time, in that same kind of general time frame, I smoked another cigarette, and then we had went to go bowling for like a company party. And then we get there and everyone's rolling inside. I was like, I'll be there in just a second. They're like, oh, okay, sure. And then like they get like maybe 10 feet away from me, and then I'm just on the other side of the car, and one of the bosses just looks back and comes back. He's like, "Are you good?" I went, "Yeah, no, it's we're good. It's all gone now. We're fine."
I just ate too much. I'm just
It
trying to
never
clear
happened.
space.
Yeah, it never happened. Don't worry.
fuck.
Yeah, those are the 2 times that I've gotten like Nick sick to where it's like real fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like I've Nick sicked myself as an adult and stuff, but it's like it's normally just like I notice it a lot sooner than on the floor spinning.
Right. My thing's like I like my occasional cigar. I love an occasional cigar.
I absolutely love me a Black and Mild.
Yep.
And then the old ladies were like, "You smell like my father," and I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Yep. How you doing? But I was fucking coming home one day and I was getting back into chewing because work was stressing me out. I started talking about this at the beginning of pod and I
Yeah.
held off on it. So I'm on my way home and I picked up a pack of 6 mil Zyns because I was like, that can't be that strong. It's a fucking little pussy pouch, you know, like it's just a Zyn. I put one in and I'm driving and then the sweats hit and I'm like, oh shit.
It's too late when the sweats hit.
The dizziness hadn't hit yet. So I'm driving and I'm like, oh fuck, my hands are wet. My arms are wet. Like this isn't good. And I'm driving a truck where the steering wheel will move this far before it moves. So I'm driving and then I realize I start doing this on my own. And then I'm just so dizzy. My mouth's watery. I'm fucking dripping sweat. I pull over at a 7-Eleven. I zook out the window. I throw the pouch out. I threw the whole can of Zyn out the window.
Fuck this, I'm out of
Started driving
here.
down the road to go back home. And at that point, I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel good. Oh my God, I'm going to puke. I saw it a 30-minute drive home. I was in downtown Auburn.
Make me really want a Zyn right now.
So that's all I'm thinking is like this whole nicotine conversation is like, fuck, I want to smoke. Damn.
I've been, I think, 3 years no nicotine now, and I'm like, man, it would be nice. I was talking to some of my friends the other day about I don't know, Kevin, did you ever try the Flume vapes?
Actually, I bought
We were
one of
just talking
those
about that.
like 2-3 weeks ago.
And did you buy the Flume Pebble or like the
So
the
they
bottle-shaped
just
one?
released a disposable one,
Oh, okay.
right? So I bought 4 disposables, and I still haven't received them.
Okay, let's go.
I emailed them the other
Mint.
day and was like, hey, where the fuck's my shit? It said it was shipping, and now it's back to preparing. And they're like, oh, well, my bad. We'll let you know when it's going on. We have a lot of orders. Like, okay, sure, no big deal. A couple more days go by, it still says preparing. I'm like, hey, what the fuck's going on? Like, it's been 3 or 4 days. And they're like, oh, yeah, sorry. These are actually very popular, and we didn't order enough for our needs for shipping. And I went, oh, cool. So, like, can I
Great.
have, like, my shipping costs back then, since I paid for expedited shipping, and it's been, like, a week? And like, yeah, sure. Everything should be shipping on the 22nd. I was like, the 22nd? I checked the date. It's the 28th. I'm like, that's 6 fucking days ago. What the fuck do you mean they're shipping on
You
the
know, a whole
22nd
month?
of September? Like, no, it said September.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it said September.
Wow.
No, he gave me a date in the past.
Yeah, it shipped 4 days ago. but
And
it
so
didn't
my
ship.
next response was, that doesn't make sense.
No, they're in the UK, so it's just, you know.
Oh, right. It's the time zone
Yeah,
difference.
it's the
True.
time zone. We're a week ahead of you.
Oh, my God.
Well, I
And
figured
so-
like maybe if they actually are over there or something, you know, they put what do they put? They put the month first or some shit. Or sorry,
Yeah,
no, they
do-
put
do
date
it backwards.
first. They date first, then month.
Oh, chips, beans on toast. Let's do our date backwards. Fucking guys.
God damn.
Yeah, whatever you say, man. I don't know what they did to you,
Fucking
but
guys.
But yeah, anyway, so I emailed them back and I'm basically like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. And then I get an email, I'm assuming from the person's higher up. And then they explain to me what's going on, basically being like, hey, this is super popular. We're out of stock right now and we're rebuilding the inventory. Once we get the inventory, we'll start shipping them out. I'm going to contact distribution and we'll get yours on a priority. Cool. Can I have my shipping back? And I would love a discount code for the next time I purchase.
Right.
No response. They just send me the refund for the $2.99. And so I've decided
Wild.
that if I don't have any information as of tomorrow, I'm just going to request a refund. And then I'm going to go drive my happy ass to the vape shop and buy a 0 nicotine vape
Yep.
and go from there.
hey, there you go.
I actually have one of the vapes. If you want to get 0 nicotine juice, you can just take the vape.
Maybe.
I have
I'm
two
very
of them.
particular about my mods.
That's
So.
fair.
Hey,
It's
there was a
just a cheap
time
one.
in,
It's like this
in
big.
2016 where people were swapping to 0% because they gave you fatter clouds.
Yep.
Oh, that's why I smoked zeros
was
for
me.
a long time. They were fucking super fat. It was awesome. Then they had ones that were like designed to make bigger clouds too. Not the mods, but like the actual juice
Do
itself.
you guys
I don't know
remember
how they
before
work.
they even came out, they had like they looked like a big pen with a button on them you could hit?
It's like the
The
blue.
blues.
Yeah.
Those things were sick. I used to smoke the fuck out
Yeah,
of those.
I think that was one of the first ways I've ever gotten like fucking Nixick. The Nixick off vapes is so much worse than
It
cigarettes.
is. It really is.
Hey,
My-
but that
what-
that first Nick high though, when you wake up and hit the vape, I feel ready for the day.
Oh, nothing's better than a fucking drunk menthol. I'll smoke a whole pack of menthols if I'm drunk, dude.
Drunk smoking vapes is actually what made me go back into
Really?
smoking vapes. Yeah, because I would, because I was like hitting it every once in a while, just as like a hey, I'm having a really bad craving. I'm just gonna take a quick puff and be done. Give the vape back to whoever I borrowed it from, and then I drank, and I was like, oh hey, I'm at the gas station. Let me get one of them, and then it was all downhill from there.
When I used to work at the body shop, we would have like parties every Friday because there was a bar literally walking distance from our shop.
Yeah,
So we'd all go over there after work on Fridays because we all got paid every week. And so everyone's just like blowing their check because we know we get paid next week. And so we're all just fucking hammered out back and we're just chain smoking cigarettes. One person smoked. And that person was just handing out cigarettes to everyone all night.
Oh,
We're just
everyone's in the
chugging
bathroom
them.
throwing
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
It was brutal.
Now that you mention it, there's been a couple times where like I've gotten Nick sick while drinking, just
Yeah.
because it's like you don't realize until
Yeah, until you're like, oh, I'm going to die.
you skip that hot phase
Yeah.
and go straight to the
Yeah.
oh fuck phase.
It's, man, I fucking love cigarettes. I fucking hate cigarettes.
Yeah. Like, no, I'm not drunk. I just smoke too much.
Yeah.
I was like, sure, buddy.
I went over to my friend Ashley's house one night and we fucking drank like 2 packs of Coors, like 2 16ers. And she smoked some menthols. And I think we smoked 2 packs that night.
That's
Just sitting
way too
outside
much.
drinking beer. It was fucking brutal. I woke up in the middle of the night swearing to God I was having a heart attack. My chest was pounding. I woke up when my head was doing one of these. And I'm laying in bed and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, if I just close my eyes, I might fall back asleep.
Nope. You close your eyes and now you're spinning in nothing.
I actually fell asleep. I was spinning, but I fell asleep. When I woke up though, I was ready to die. I was like, that was
Yeah.
the worst decision of my entire life.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, nicotine's not good for you. If you can do everything in your power to avoid smoking,
Yeah.
that's fucking fantastic.
Smoking and drinking is not good for you.
And what's fucking stupid is like these vapes, like I swear there's something about them that is like so much more addictive than smoking like just tobacco.
It's got to be
wouldn't
the
doubt it.
flavor. I mean, at least
Yeah.
for me, it was.
Yeah,
That-
100%.
that
Like
was
you were
my
mentioning the
favorite.
fumes, like the whole reason I went to buy those is because like, okay, well they have flavors.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
that's my issue.
I know best thing they had was a aloe grape. I used to have in my desk
Sounds
drawer.
bomb.
I had like fucking, I don't know, it must have been like 50 of them. Because when I would be broke as hell, I'd like to take summers off from my construction job just because it's fucking horrible there in the summer. So when I'd be too broke in like, early September, I would cycle through them like, okay, maybe this one will hit. No, okay,
I
this one.
remember this.
Okay,
Dude, that's
no,
how I feel
this one.
right now.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
fucking
great.
there was this when I used to smoke juice. There was this blue bottle. It was super tall and thin, and it was called Heisenberg. And it was just that like ice blue look, and it was like the most delicious blue raspberry vape
Really?
I've ever fucking tasted.
That sounds
And
good.
it came in like real low volume too.
Really?
It was delicious.
I used to do a sour green
yeah, that's
apple
it right
flavor.
there. Yeah, that stuff, fucking delicious.
Do they still sell it?
Probably.
Do they have it in a zero?
Get on Amazon right
You
now.
gonna pick up vaping
Yeah,
again? Damn.
I want to try it. It sounds good.
It's gonna be a rocky road, PJ. I don't recommend it.
Let's see, 0%.
No, because I was never addicted to the nicotine. I only did cigarettes and shit like that when I was drunk.
Oh yeah.
And high school I chewed.
Or you
but-
literally had chew. What are you talking about? You'd buy a log. You'd keep it in the rabbit truck.
Yeah, I remember you be
whatever.
you
I'm
were chewing in
not
high school,
addicted,
dude.
I know,
actually.
but I don't anymore.
I was actually never addicted.
I was never addicted. I stopped.
I
because
remember
I
It's like,
just
I'm
bought
buying
it
this.
every day and put one in every day after school.
Dude, we would be sitting in the park and you would just have like a puddle the size of a fucking baseball at your feet. of
That's
just
fine.
spit. Dude, it grossed me the fuck out.
That's better than chewing it up or
much.
spitting in a bottle.
I'd rather you spit in a bottle, bro. My dad used to take an orange Tropicana container, right, with like the hard plastic, and it was all fully wrapped, and he would spit his dip out in that. And like I appreciated that because it's like, oh, I didn't see it until the one day I thought it was
Bro.
orange juice,
Dude,
and then you crack that shit open, you're like, oh, that was almost was just so fucking terrible.
Dude, I swear to God, I have a memory of being in your dad's Blazer and I took a drink out of his fucking spitter.
You might have.
And I fucking, oh, my mouth's all water like I'm gonna puke, dude. Fuck.
Thinking back to it, I just unlocked a fucking memory.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh my God, it's so
Fuck, that's
fucking
terrible.
gross. Yeah. That's
Ugh.
like the only downside to having the spittoon.
Yeah, I used to hide it in I had a fucking Powerade bottle that I would hide in my closet when I was a kid when we were living in the Auburn house.
Yeah.
It would be underneath a bunch of shit so no one could find it.
It's like half your room is underneath a bunch of shit.
That's fair. That was fair. My room was rough. I mean, it's not much better now.
Yeah, I remember going up there and it's like a fucking, I don't even like a rat trying to bury something in his nest just to find a place to sleep. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm going to
it was
scoot
rough.
this out of the way and push this pile over here. And
Look,
you can use that as a pillow. And
it was my trauma, okay? That's what my mom said.
or you could go sleep in the guest room, which if I remember right, was just like a second storage room that you guys
There's a bunch of
used.
garbage in there.
I was just like, no, I'll sleep on PJ's garbage. It's fine. This room's scary. There's a lot of big, weird equipment in
there
here.
was a lot of weird, big shit in there. You're just like, why do we have this? Because we do. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking crazy. That house was cool, though. I like that house.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I cut the last episode that we did off like The Sopranos, so like in the middle of a sentence, I
You just
fucking cut it. Yeah. Fuck, dude.
Well, this was us talking about being drunk and using tobacco, which we don't recommend to anyone. And thanks for coming to this episode.
Smoking kills.
Unless you
Smoking
want to be
kills.
cool.
Yeah, if
Do
you
not
want to be cool,
smoke or drink if
cigarettes.
you are pregnant or experiencing any health conditions. Consult a
guy.
doctor first.